We're getting it together. Okay, Gaia, come on back up, baby. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, ladies. See, this is what I'm talking about. Sisterhood at its finest.
No problem.
I really appreciate you, ladies. I appreciate you.
While nobody is here yet,
Not a
guys,
problem at all. Hey,
Gaia,
hey, Lily.
reach
Yes.
out to who was it? Is it us? No, Lady T. Reach out
Uh-huh.
to Lady T. She has some information for you from me.
Okay.
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 All right.
Okay, I will. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, we're just missing the other two ladies. Hopefully they'll come up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we back. One proud. Thank you. And ladies, thank you for just commentating in the chat and we not talking over top of each other with the people in the chat. I appreciate you.
Yeah. I try my best to get better at it because sometimes I lagger and it comes up late. I done stop talking and then it sounds like I'm over talking. So I'm trying to get better with it and just be more silent a little longer.
Yeah, that happened to me too. It's called old for me.
So what do y'all think about that? With her being on that level, that 2-year-old level, and even though she's 21, and now she didn't take nothing with her, left the clothes just on her back. She took the clothes on her back, left the keys behind, everything. So she had this plan. She waited until my daughter got her the phone, because that's why my daughter didn't want her to have a phone, because she would get on Instagram and she would meet grown men and stuff like that. It was like a touchy situation. So what do you think about that?
Well, if I could just say something, because one thing about um kids, the influence by other kids is just amazing. You be all day trying to figure them out. Hey, lady, welcome, welcome.
Hey.
Morning, beautiful.
Um,
Hi. Okay, continue.
yeah, so children, they kind of get influenced by other kids, and then you be looking at them like, I didn't raise this. Who are you? You know what I mean?
Right.
Um, you can't think too much in regards to why they do what they do. All you can do is just be like, keep them in prayer. That's what I say.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I did want to, we do have TC in the building. And before she leaves real quick, and we have Tech and Mess in the building. Tech, I hope you seen that I did advertise your shirt. And we have TC, and TC is our sponsor tonight. And we're going to pick someone in the group to win something. So,
She is so supportive.
yes, I love her, love her. You guys, TC, Second Mess, I'll be wearing my shirt. So, TC, I know you have to go, but I did wanted to let them know that you are sponsoring a gift certificate tonight to one of the participants in the chat that we want to win. So you have to be present in the chat. We got to see you interacting with us. We got to see you commenting, because you will win a gift card to the Crush Exchange.
Kush.
So, Kush, I'm sorry, Kush. I'm trying to sit here and read. I got 3, 4 devices. I don't know how they do this. Lord, I'm sitting over here like, how am I reading 3 and 4 devices? And plus, get everybody on it. I'm trying. I'm old. Be patient with me. The Kush Exchange. The Kush Exchange. So, my TC, Kush Exchange. TC, please drop your website in the chat. Ladies, all of my ladies on this broadcast are content creators. Drop your chat. Please, please. Let's cross support. Let's show some love to one another.
You know, I'm on that device that I do everything on, and this is the strongest that I can speak on. So I can't do it from my phone. It has my government name. So if someone can please drop my link in the chat, I appreciate it.
Yes. And also when you get the gift certificate, you have to go ahead and redeem it within 5 days or it will expire. So we wanted to tell you that. And I hope I can get my sisters back. Where is all my sisters at? Let me get this chat dropping. And while we're waiting for everybody to come back, let's play a game to ease it off.
Hello, everyone in the chat. I can't write, but I can verbally speak. Hello, TC, my baby.
I dropped it, Benj. So
Second mess. All right.
what I want you to do is, if this refers to you, drop a 1 in the chat. If it doesn't, drop a 2. Okay? Once again, if you did this, drop a 1. If you didn't, just drop a 2.
Angie,
Yes, ma'am.
nobody can drop nothing or links in the chat because they have to be a mod, boo.
Not me, Angie, so I could drop the links.
Oh, okay. Oh, dang, I'm sorry.
Okay. Go mute.
I'm gonna go mute, and while I'm doing that, can we get the chat going with the? Okay, have you ever had a fake ID?
No.
You got to put 1 for yes, 2 for no.
I only can verbally speak. Be mindful. I'm sorry.
Ben, you got your magic going. Oh, shucks. Gaia, get your tusha up. Oh, Gaia is up there. I'm about to say, get your tusha up here. Okay. Okay. It's good. Interesting. Who else? I only see a couple numbers. We got 11 people up in here. I want to see some numbers. Crystal, we've been looking for you. Okay. So now let's just go ahead on back, and hopefully DZ will come back because that's my sister soldier. You know, I got my Michelle Obamas, I got my sister soldiers. You know how I play. Benj, I did that for you, baby. Please drop your chats in the thing. I
I'm
appreciate you,
doing it
baby.
now.
I
I owe you an
revel.
apology. I owe you an apology because I did go to Crystal King's page to see if she had any information where I can get in contact with her. She did have an email, but I got busy and never got around to doing it.
No worries. Miss Crystal, I need you to email me. We need to stay connected because I need you. All right, ladies. The next topic we're going to talk about is relationships. Who want to go first?
Well, what about relationships?
Oh, before we talk about that, let me tell you something about men. My biggest challenge as being a woman has been being a mother. I really don't care about the husbands, the relationships, the in and out people in your life. Me being a mother has been such a struggle. And that is my biggest dilemma. Some days I just be like, I can't believe it. I know I was supposed to see some folks when I went to Atlanta, but apparently my oldest daughter tested positive for COVID-19. So I was all around the world, not knowing what to do, afraid, scared, trying to keep the grandkids preoccupied and get them settled. Because the first thing that I was thinking of is just throwing them in the suitcase and then bringing them back with me. But I did that before and it didn't go well. So I asked that you keep my baby in prayer. But she's doing well. She's just complaining about some chest pain so far. We do have her isolated, but watching her. And that is my biggest dilemma of being a woman. I don't know how to cut off mommy mode. They're
Yeah.
grown, but I don't
Prayers
know how to cut
going
it
out.
off.
Prayers going out.
Yeah. So I appreciate you, ladies. So I need you, my sisters, today even more. Yesterday I stayed all day in the bed. Somebody even emailed me, text me, and was like, "Are you dead? We ain't hear from you." You know who did that? So I just wanted to share that. But in regards to relationships, and it's okay. She's okay. So we're gonna keep it positive. We're gonna continue to hope that she continues to be better. And she's a hypochondriac. Everything Google.com say about anything, she's one of those people. So okay.
She's a Google doctor.
She's a Google doctor. She's a Google doctor. Can't wait to say it. No, but she's in great spirits, and we are in great spirits. We're just a little scared because we did lose someone in May, a family member.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
but
sorry to hear
we're
that.
okay. We're okay. We're okay. So, I'm a big Dr. Sabi fan. So, anything that can be bored, I done got. So, let's
Right.
go. Let's go into relationships. Let's talk about relationships. What has been the longest relationship you ever been with? In man or woman?
So you mean friendships and
Everything. Everything.
situationships, all of that.
Everything. Everything.
Okay. Just making
I'll
sure
go
I got
first.
that clear.
Well, y'all know me.
49
Y'all
years.
know me. I've been in for
That's a
30
relationship with
years.
yourself. Who else? Come on, tell me some relationships.
The longest I've been was 7 years.
Okay.
Before my marriage, it was 4 years.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
have a
say
best friend. Sorry.
no, you're okay. I'm not a relationship type of person, so I'll say maybe 2 years. But I've been in a friendship that was once a relationship for 23 years.
Okay.
Wow. Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I could say I was married for 16, and I have, thank God, a best friend that me and my girlfriend have been friends for going on 28 years. That one
Now,
friend.
I have that. I have a best girlfriend and a best guy friend. Me and my guy friend has been friends since 7th grade. He knows everything.
That's so cute.
I have girlfriends that we've been friends since the sandbox, and we're still friends till this day.
Oh,
Like, I see them, I'm 53 years old, so about 50 years we've been knowing each other, and we are so close. We don't be around each other all the time, but when we need one another, we're right there for each other. We have the best friendship ever. I love my sisters.
that's good.
Oh,
She's your sister now. She's not even your friend.
That's right.
yeah, she's my sister,
Right.
yeah. And
She's
we
your
done
friend.
had kids. We done had kids together. It's a beautiful thing when you can actually have. And I don't have a lot of friends. I have associates, but I have like 4 close friends that are my love, my heart, and I love it. And I love that we don't be around each other because we will drive each other crazy if we be around each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, Benj, tell me, what's the longest relationship, baby?
I told you.
Not with yourself.
Okay, so I will say, I mean, I do have friends, people that I'm still friends with since I was childhood. So like over 40 years.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you
Excuse
this
me, if you
question.
guys don't mind,
Uh-huh.
Angie, if you guys don't mind, I wanted to piggyback on one thing.
Go ahead.
You're once a mother, always a mother. You're never out of mommy mode.
No.
You may temporarily step into a situation that requires you to table it, but you are always a mother. You never come out of mommy mode. Never.
Yeah, but it's scary
And it's
because
okay.
when you get these people that want to be adults, they don't want to hear what you have to say. They
Nope.
just like, can I have some money? Can you cash at me some money? I need some help. Don't
Mm,
ask me no questions.
wow. Well, I affectionately name my youngest son Gas Money, and he'll be back later.
That's good. That's good. Um, so the next question I have is grudges and forgiveness. Talk to
Mm.
me, sisters. Talk to me.
Mm,
Well, I can say I can hold a grudge. I'm not gonna lie. I can hold a grudge, but
mm,
I do know how to forgive, but I just don't
mm-hmm,
forget. And
mm,
the only way I can get leave that grudge behind is if you can acknowledge your wrongdoing. As if I would have to, if I owe, if I done something wrong to anyone, male, female, doesn't matter who it is, I will have to acknowledge that was wrong what I did, the underlying issue. So until that can be, acknowledged, then I hold that grudge.
Gaia, what's going on?
Oh, nothing. I'm listening. I don't want to just jump in and over talk anybody. So,
No, I appreciate
um,
that.
no problem. As far as holding grudges and what was the other part? Holding grudges and
It's holding grudges and forgiveness. It's like,
oh, forgiveness. Okay, that's why I forgot the word. Okay. I that's something that I've had a hard time with for a long time was I guess holding grudges because once I'm upset with you or I feel disrespected or I feel any type of disloyalty or betrayal that lasts a long time within me. It's hard for you to regain my trust, especially if I've given my all to someone, no matter who you are. So yes, I guess you could say I am a grudge holder, but at the end of the day, maybe over the years I've learned to let some things go because a lot of the times um someone may hurt you and you're not the reason
yeah,
why.
and not directed. Mm-hmm.
It's not really because of me that what was done because I know that I've been angry with people or lashed out at someone and it had nothing to do with them on that particular day. It had nothing to do with them. It was something that was inside of me that I was already dealing with and they happened to catch it that day and it didn't have anything to do with them. So I had to uh accept that within myself in order to accept that within other people.
Miss DD,
Hi.
talk to me.
Well, I'm the
Grudge.
type of person I will forgive you and forget you. You know what I'm saying? Like depending on what you did. Certain things don't require forgiveness. Like if you told me a lie or something, okay, whatever. But if I gotta forgive you for stealing something from me, I'm gonna
Mm,
forgive you and forget you. See you around the way. You know, I'm done.
Mhm.
Because then when they do it again, I'm only going to be mad at myself. You know?
Right. It's like shame on me, you the first time, but shame on me the second time.
Mm-hmm.
And I try not to hold on to grudges because you can block your blessings that way. So I'll just sit on it because I know that it'll be taken care of by the Most High, and it's
Yeah.
not my battle to fight. So that's the way I learned to deal with not holding on to those grudges. You know what I mean?
One proud. Talk to me.
Grudges, I can hold a grudge a long time. I can't. I'm guilty. I will hold it. Once you cross me, I'm done with you. I'm done with you, and I will no longer communicate with you. I can forgive someone because forgiveness is not for them, it's for you. And it's
Right.
kind of crazy. You can hold a grudge, but it depends on the person that I'm dealing with. Because, I can hold, it could be the closest friend. I can work around it. Associates, I don't care. But I have to learn how to let go of those grudges because when I hold a grudge, I be thinking mean things like, especially if you cross me really bad. And I think
Are
it's
you a
something to do with, I'm a Libra.
You're
I'm
a
a Libra.
Libra.
I'm a Libra.
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
So,
Say no more. My son is a Libra. Uh-huh. Yeah.
mhm. So, and I'm working on that. It's something I don't. But with me, with my grudges, I don't lash out at nobody. I don't disrespect nobody. I just don't say nothing to you. And they said silence is more deadlier than using your words. So if I would cut you off, I could walk right past you and don't say nothing to you. I could be in a room with somebody and won't even acknowledge them because I have to protect my peace. And I'm still, yeah. So that's it.
I just said that one. Benj, come on, baby. Talk to me, baby.
I don't hold grudges.
Mm.
I don't. Nope. I
Not
just
any
unless you
kind.
want to call a grudge just completely cutting people off, and I'll even do it to family members. I don't care. Like sisters, I don't care. If there's
Yeah.
some because I honor my boundaries. And if a person do a certain thing to me and they know that it's a total violation, I will cut them off. And so I don't even look at that as holding a grudge, because although that I'll cut them off, I will continuously wish them well.
Mm-hmm.
So me as a Capricorn, I don't hold grudges too long because I'm all about rainbows and butterflies.
Don't
I
use
just
that as no Capricorn.
I love
Uh-uh.
love. I just love love. I just love you. Like you gotta do a whole lot in order for me to be like, "Meh." You know what I mean? Like, but I love love. So the grudges thing, I really don't get too. I think I hold grudges more within my family members than I do with a regular person.
Right.
I don't know why.
Because you love them. You have to love them in order to be disappointed or hurt.
They just drive me crazy. I don't understand that. I don't understand that.
Because you
But
can't.
it gets weird at times. It get weird at times. So, like I said, some days are better than others. I'm learning to not live in the moment. I'm learning to live in the moment. Don't go too far back and don't take it too far up. Nobody is perfect. We all got some shit. Excuse my language. We all got some stuff. So I can't judge you and be hard on you, and I got my issues over here because sometimes I be forgetting, like, hey, I did that. So
Mhm.
I'm not gonna be too hard on other folks. Anybody else want to chime in?
I think I am hard on other people probably because I set expectations high. So if I feel like you've disappointed me, then I can be really hard on you. From what I'm told, to me, it feels more like I'm teaching lessons, so I may act a certain way towards you, and treat you a certain type of way so that you remember not to do certain things to me again.
Yeah.
So that's probably the type of person I am. But I also wanted to say, if you don't mind, if I could go back to the biggest challenge, because I did not answer that question.
Oh, I'm
But the biggest
sorry.
no, it's okay. For me, my biggest challenge is being a mother, with piggybacking off of yours, not being able to turn off being a mother. That's one thing. And then another is being a mother that also suffers with mental illness. So that is a hard one for me, because it wasn't something that just, set in. It is also, it could be hereditary. And so
Yes.
from me, it skipped my son and it's gone down to my daughter. And that is something that I have to deal with on a daily basis. Both of us, we could both be depressed at the same time. We could both have anxiety at the same time. And so that's a struggle for me. And I also feel bad about it, because watching what she goes through, I feel like it's my fault.
Yeah.
And I just want her to be okay, and to hopefully grow beyond the mental illness in a way that I didn't, because I didn't know what I was going through at her age, and when I was younger. And so I didn't know how to how to deal with it. And my mother didn't know what was going on. She didn't know what was going on with herself. So how could she know what was going on with me? So there was no help back then. But I do everything I can to make sure that my daughter receives the type of help that she needs, or whatever have you. But so I can't say break the cycle there, because it being hereditary, but I can say that teaching her how to cope with certain things, and making sure that she has the support that she needs, and praying that it doesn't get passed down to her children, is what we're doing at the moment. So that's one of my biggest challenges as a woman and as a mother. So because as a woman, with dealing with mental illness, like I said, I can snap at people. When you said about holding grudges and me holding grudges, that's also part of my challenge. So yeah.
Well, we love you.
Thank you, Daria.
Thank you for sharing. We love you, And
Oh,
may I
welcome.
ask, at what age did you find out your diagnosis?
I didn't get diagnosed until after I had my son. So in my 20s, I was diagnosed, but I knew that something was not right when I was about 12 years old. Like, my mother used to call me morbid, because having a completely dark room was absolutely necessary for me in order to sleep and in order to function. Like, the sun was not my friend. So I would put blankets up over my window, because I didn't want the sun to come in. I didn't know then that meant something. So I just thought it meant that I liked the dark and I didn't like the sun. But now I know, that truly meant something back then.
Yes. I totally
But
understand.
the blessing is that you are aware, so you're trying to help your daughter. So, because there are a lot of people who are mentally ill and they are not receiving any treatment, and they're not acknowledging that there's an issue, even with their children. There are people with children that you see right away, something is off, but a parent won't acknowledge it. So the fact that you're in the game and you're aware and you're working on it, you're doing the best that you can do. don't beat yourself up for that. It's hereditary. It's just like if you got diabetes and your kid got diabetes. What
Right.
were you, you know?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And then always feel free, if like you having a moment, and I mean this on everything, feel free to call me in the middle of the night, early day, and you can just yell and scream and holler, and I'll just be there.
I appreciate that.
I really am. I mean, you know, we need each other, and this is the importance that this sisterhood has to grow.
Yes,
Yeah.
most definitely.
We
And a
have
lot
to
of
have
people don't understand. They don't understand. So I really
And
appreciate that.
yeah, and
Can I?
yeah, me as well too, because my daughter goes through anxiety really bad, and maybe one day, you know, we can talk, you know, because you'll end up with my phone number soon,
Mhm.
because I need to talk to you, and maybe I'll share that with you, and
Okay.
it relates to some of the things that you're talking about. So yeah, I'm always here. I
Okay.
turn my ringer off.
All right, I just want to play one more game. It's for the chat because you know we got to give something away. I mean, like I like to give stuff away, and I'm missing a couple of my sisters. I guess they are still running late, but I want to know because you know I'm newsy. I'm looking around. I'm looking around. What's the most expensive thing you received that was free? Write it in the chat. What did you get that was free, but it was very expensive? Mm.
That's good. That's a good question. I like that.
Very.
I want to know. I want to know. Look, she nosy. Come on, sisters, tell me.
Wow.
Go ahead, get it in, get it in.
Let's see.
Come on, write it. Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Dang. I mean, if you got to think about it, I don't know if I have an answer to that question, to be honest.
I'm gonna for the court.
Yes, I agree, Stiggs.
It's a hard question, girl. I'm fine. Angie.
What?
That was free. Wow.
Oh,
Damn, let me
okay.
look in my file cabinet in my brain.
Yeah, I think they're putting the right answers. The children.
Oh, yes, the child. The child.
Oh no, the
Yes.
children cost me.
Yes.
I think that was good. That one was
I
good.
would say I would say I received a vehicle.
Yeah, I think we all got kind of a vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yes.
these
Most
are some good
recently,
ones, y'all.
most
But I
recently,
got a
a
good.
65 TV.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Twice when I was gonna travel, though, I got upgraded to first class. That was a good freebie, you know.
That's nice.
My kind of girl.
Okay, I'll take that.
All right, one more, because we, you know, I want to break up the mood. You know, I can't play my music because I don't want us to lose each other. But I
Okay.
want to break up the mood. You know, I want everybody to just come on in and just enjoy yourself. Okay, so tell me the most beautifulest place you ever traveled to. I'm looking. I want to know where you been. Where you been? Come on.
Oh, sure.
Jamaica.
Mm-hmm. Place wise, I'm gonna say the Dominican Republic, but
I
on
got
some
married
real,
there.
huh?
I got
Oh, it's
married
beautiful. I love that. That is my favorite place. I've been there like 5 times. So beautiful. But the most beautiful place I've really ever been, like the most beautiful thing I ever seen, was like in 1992. I went to see Louis Farrakhan in Philly, and that was the most beautiful thing I had ever seen. It was like it was packed. Everybody was black, pretty much. Yeah, everybody was black. but it was just so peaceful. It was quiet. And they say like Black people can't get along. I had never seen that, and I've never seen him again in person. But it was just amazing. All those beautiful Black men, and then when they run off into the east or whatever, that was most beautiful.
Okay, so I'm getting a little emotional right now because I done emailed, I done searched, I done followed. I tried emailing this man to get his permission to talk about his book. Guys, Spillaboy is in our chat.
What?
Wait, what?
I
Hey,
see.
James.
Hello,
I
Miss.
wanted
That
to
is like
tell
my
you.
ultimate, almost
Welcome.
favorite content creator ever.
Like, I've been
Wow.
wanting to talk about this book, and I did not want to disrespect him in any way. The book is amazing to me, ladies. I could go on for days, and we could talk about this book. And Mr. Spillaboy, Mr. James, I really appreciate you even coming by and giving me permission. Because the next go, I'm talking about your book, man. Okay, Ellen got
Yay.
teary-eyed. I'm sorry. Oh, that was
I had
nice.
one of those moments
Awesome.
on Reed's channel. I had one of those moments when he came up on the panel with us. So I feel you. Go ahead and have your moment.
You could try. You over there?
I'm good. So,
I'm
but
sorry.
I thought that at Farrakhan,
I wanted to answer the question. I
go
wanted
ahead.
to answer the question, the most beautiful place that you've been to.
Yes, ma'am.
I went to the Million Woman March,
Oh.
and it was beautiful.
Yeah.
And I happened to be walking alongside of a lady who was being pushed in a wheelchair, and she was over 100 years old, and she wanted to be there. She had never heard of anything like that, and she wanted to be a part of that. So I was alongside of her as me and my best friend. We went to the Million Woman March.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
Beautiful.
Proud. Tell me where you've been. Tell me the most beautifulest thing.
Well, I couldn't really travel because I've been taking care of my mom for the past 20 years. So I could never leave out of California. I finally went to Vegas at the age of 50. So when I went there, we didn't stay in the city. We traveled outside and I loved it. But Napa, California is the most beautiful place, the winery. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I had to take local trips. I couldn't leave out the state of California because my mom was so sick and I was her caregiver. But Napa, y'all need to get to Napa, California. Oh my God. It is so peaceful and beautiful. Wine, the castles, the spas, the mud baths. Yes. But now that she's no longer with me, I'm able to travel. So I'm going to travel. I'm going to travel.
Yes, most definitely. Wow. That sounds good. I always wanted to go. Like, I'm lightweight. I can drink a little. I think a little bit.
Girl. Be walking there sideways.
I can drink a little bit. And speaking of that, like, tell me about your first time taking a drink. What happened between y'all folks? The very, very first time.
I'm going on mute. Shut your channel down. Bye.
Come on, Miss King, you up first. Tell me about your very first time taking a drink.
Hey, high school.
What happened?
High school. Okay. Well, it was some pink champagne. It was high school, and
Oh yes.
and it was good. Started acting a little silly, and hey, got into some things.
My first time ever taking a drink, it was some crystals, and I got pregnant.
Oh,
Oh,
Wow.
That's why I don't drink.
okay.
Mm, mm, mm.
That's
mine
why
was
I don't drink.
Pregnant, Jesus.
Water.
Mhm.
Come on, Benj. Tell
mine
me.
was Cisco.
Oh, go ahead.
Go Ben.
No, go
Mine
ahead.
was
Go ahead.
Cisco. Y'all remember
Now
those
you
drinks called Cisco?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Girl, I ended up in my friend's bathtub, and it was her mom's water. I don't know how I ended up in the bathtub. Thank God I didn't drown, but I thought the Cisco's was the wine cooler. They didn't tell me it was no damn. I was toe up. I think I had alcohol poison. I was drunk.
Oh,
Yeah. Yes. Cisco. Ew. Oh, that taste just came in. Oh.
You just had a flashback.
What about you, Benj?
Is she on mute?
Benj?
My parents had a bar, so we used to sneak and steal the liquor and put it into the Kool-Aid as kids. Yes. That was it. So
Well,
Gaia?
my first time basically tasting alcohol and having something to drink was it was before my teenage years, and my cousin and I were just being mischievous, and we got into my aunt's favorite drink, which is gin and juice. I'm a Cali girl, and yeah, walls started running into me. I'm not gonna say I ran into them. I believe they purposely ran into me. And the room was spinning, and I felt like I was in just another world, and things were beautiful and pretty, and with the exception of the walls hitting me. So yeah, that was my first time, some gin and juice.
I understand that one. I understand that one. Okay, come on, Lily. Tell me.
okay, I got one for y'all. Um, I was a young girl, little girl, and I disappeared to the neighbor's house and snuck a can of their Rolling Rock. The Rolling Rock beer, y'all remember
Oh
that?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was my first time ever tasting alcohol. And I think I
Okay.
had to been about what, third grade?
Oh wow.
Third grade.
Okay.
Yeah.
My sister soldier. When was your first time?
I would say that I come up during the 40 and the blunt era. So it was private stock. And they used to mix it sometimes with this pina colada. But I never was a drinker. I don't really like alcohol like that.
Yeah.
Because then we used to go to the reggae club. Wait, now wait. So to the reggae club, they used to
We can't hear you.
yeah.
Muffled.
You breaking up, babe.
Yeah, we would go to the reggae club and they would serve those Long Island iced teas.
Okay.
Mhm.
And when you have them at the Jamaican bar, they differ from the other bars. Those they'll knock you out. You only need one. So yeah, that was it. Mhm.
Wow. Okay. So I'm gonna ask another question, and then we're gonna start some free conversation, and then I'm gonna let you ladies leave. Okay.
All right, all right.
One thing that you could tell your parents that's a secret that they will be amazed that you did it.
Mm.
Say that again.
What you do that your parents don't know about, and if you told them, they will be amazed. I gotta put it out there. I gotta look. Hello, I'm looking. I'm looking. Come on, chat. Don't you disappoint me, chat. I want to hear.
Well, I was always one of those. I'm a bold person. Like I've taken a many beatings and spankings because they're like, "Did you do it?" I'm like, "Yep." So no, I
Triple G.
really. Yep, I did it. Or when I did something I knew it was wrong, I just, I expected what was going to come behind it if I got caught, but nothing real, nothing crazy.
Okay. Come on, Lily. I want to hear some juice. Y'all ain't giving me no juice.
Nothing too crazy for me. Oh, maybe, okay, it was a video camera that my mother gave me. And I did my first sex tape with that camera.
Ooh. Ooh, yeah.
And if she found out I ever, it is what it is. She'll never hear it.
Notice she said my first, so there's many.
Well, that was my first and only. But
one and only.
Yeah, my one and only. But it was with my husband. But we since destroyed it. we got rid of the tapes. Still have the camera. Got rid of the tapes.
Okay.
One proud. Tell me. Come on. Tell me some juice. I want to hear some juice.
What type of juice you want to hear?
Ooh, she has many stories.
That I was a thought in my past.
We want to know.
Girl, I was a Tatiana. Girl, I was fast. I lived my best life. I done did, girl, and I loved every bit of it because it made me the woman I am today. Girl, I was hot. I was a hot girl. Shoot, I can't give too much details, but I was fast.
Gaia, tell me, Gaia. Come on, Gaia.
Oh, I'm trying to think of something because I was the one who was like afraid of my mom, so I really didn't do much. Like I knew for sure that she would find out things, but then when I figured out that she really wouldn't find out, I kind of started doing little things here and there. But if she found out that I dated an older man, she would probably be like, when did you do that? How and why? Like, that's what she would probably be. I think both of my parents, my dad didn't know that I was even having relations until I was bringing him a grandbaby. So that was shocking to him, but at least he liked him. So that was but yeah, I didn't have many adventures when I was younger. I didn't. So those are probably two things that would not two. My mom knew about the baby first, and then but she would be shocked to find out that I dated an older man.
Okay, my parents are gamblers. Any and everything gamble. So they used to send me to do their lottery tickets. So sometimes if I would notice that they won, I would sneak the lottery tickets and turn them in and just tell them, "Oh, I didn't pay it. I didn't play that number. I forgot to play that number." And honestly, like every now and again, I'd be feeling like, I should tell her now that was, she was like, "I know I played that number. I play it every day." And every now and again, I'll be saying, I think I'm ready to tell her that I was taking their winnings because I felt they shouldn't have been playing they shouldn't have been playing the lottery.
Look, they shouldn't have been playing, but you're gonna keep the winnings. Oh hell
no! Yep.
You teaching lessons way back when, huh?
Yes.
Oh wait, Benj, but what was that hot number though, girl? What was the number?
They used to play 369 a lot. I don't know why, and I think another one's like 241 if I can remember. But yeah, I would find them cards. I would watch how they show it on the news. I'm like, oh yeah, they won. Let me go through this stash.
See, I don't play that. Let me tell y'all, when I send people to play my numbers, I make them take a picture of my damn tickets, send it to me now. If they come out, I want my money. I'm not playing.
But
Give me my money.
This is before cell
Right.
phones, you know.
Yeah,
I'm talking
but see,
like
you would have had to
80s,
give me
90s.
Yeah, you would have had to hand me my tickets when you walked in the door. Give me my tickets right now.
Give me my money. Miss King, come on, tell me some juice.
Girl, I done already pleaded the fifth in the chat.
Hey, we gotta go back. She pleaded the fifth.
Wait. Let me go see that chat. Let me see.
As soon as she asked the question, I put in there, I plead the fifth.
Well, I am a natural born
I don't think my mom knew I was drinking in high school.
Okay.
I don't think she knew I was drinking.
Okay.
I used to write my own notes so I could get out of school.
Yes, I was a note writer too.
So wait, we got some people in the building that used to change their grades.
Wait, I used to sign the principal's signature. I had that shit mastered. I had plenty of passes. Oh, yeah. That's kind of eighth grade, mind you, not even high school. I had that down pat. Granville S. Roman.
Well, for me, I am a natural born runaway. Like I run away all the time. And my mother worked for the city of Philadelphia, so she used to go to bed early. And at the age of 12 years old, I stole her car.
Oh.
I was driving to the plateau. I was getting around everywhere. And the funniest thing is, when I came back, somebody stole the parking space. So I had to park it in another parking space. So she got up in the morning and was like, "Where my car at?" She like looking for.
Everybody hates Chris. That's that episode.
I promise you, I would never tell her it was me that stole her car and put it in on the opposite block. She was like, "I thought I parked that car in front of the door." Yes. And another thing, I'm just throwing it out there. You know how, because like I don't have a house phone now, but my mom used to have a house phone. So I used to go in her room. She used to go to bed early. And I would unplug her phone because my mom was one of those people that would jump on your phone and be like, "Get the F off my phone." You know what time it is? So I would unplug her phone and I would go in the basement and I would be on the phone talking all night long. And she would never know. And then I would plug it up before she wake up.
Ooh.
That's my thing.
You a G, girl. You are a G.
I was something like a pimp.
I know. That's like, it's funny because they talk about doxing now. Like I doxed my mama a long time ago, right? So back in the day, we didn't have two-way phones. And my mama, I'm like, damn, she on the phone. I'm trying to call her from somewhere else. She ain't answering. So I called down to the phone company, told them that I was her, ordered up a new total phone. So she was on the phone with her friend one day. And she was like, my mom was saying to her friend, "Your phone is ringing." And her friend is like, "No, your phone is ringing." She's like, "I don't have a two-way phone." I'm like, "Yeah, you do. Uh-huh. Yeah, you do. You do. Oh, yeah, you do. Get with the times, sis. We got a two-way now, baby."
Do all kinds of stuff. Like the things that the kids do now is so dangerous. But we kind of sort of did the same things. I mean, sneaking out the house. And, you know. See, I never personally stole anything from the store because I was on the village. One person beat you, everybody was beating you. Come on, I can't be the only person.
It's just the nosy old ladies that got on my nerves. You know what I mean? It's like, you're walking and you're thinking that, you're minding your business, committing your little not so criminal activities. And then, you walk in the house. "Hi, Mom. How you doing?" "Oh, so you was over there by the..." Oh, God. I knew I saw that old lady over there. She ratted me out.
Yeah, true that. And you know what? I look just like my mother. So one day I was creeping in Bridgeport and I was like probably 14. I had no business up there. And somebody called her and told her that they saw me at the train station in Bridgeport. And when she asked me, it caught me off guard. And I was like, nah, no way that was me. But it was definitely me. Oh, yes, yes. Sneaking around.
Now, do anybody know how to cook like their grandmother?
Holla.
Know how to do
You got
what?
it?
Wow.
Oh, I got it.
You breaking up? Would you say that again?
I
Does
asked,
anybody know how to do what?
do anybody know how to cook like their grandmother? Like know how to throw down like grandma?
Yep.
Yes.
All day.
I'll give myself an
I
8.
do.
I'm going to give myself a 15. Okay.
Okay.
I'm giving myself 100. I'm about to make some gumbo as we speak. Right now, I got the crab. I'm about to make me a pot of gumbo right now.
I have
Real
never
gumbo.
had gumbo. What is
Real
gumbo?
With the roux
Everything.
and the okra. With the filet. Gumbo filet, making me my roux and okra. I'm making real Louisiana gumbo. I can't wait, girl.
You lost me right there with the okra. No man.
They put
But
everything
you know what?
in there.
But listen, but you have to learn, you have to cook. See, people don't cook their okra down. I cook my okra down that you wouldn't know that it's in there. I use the okra for a thickener.
Yeah.
Mhm.
See, I float in the pot. I floating in the pot. It's cooked down. Very good.
Okay, then I could get with it that way. But if I see it, no thank you.
No, my grandmama said it got
I've
to be
only
cooked
seen
down.
I've only seen okra cooked one way, and it kind of looked like snot. So
It does.
I never really was interested in tasting it, but I've heard some really good things about it, though.
Yeah.
You can fry it
It's
too.
good fried.
Okra good fried and black eyed.
Oh yeah.
I'm hungry. Let me stop talking about food.
Okay.
What was the number one thing that grandma used to
like
cook?
it has maggots in it.
Baked macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese. Yeah, grandma used to make some good
Oh
one.
my God, that baked macaroni and cheese. Oh. And she would make rolls from scratch where
Yes.
you get the yeast
Yes.
and you put it up on the cabinet so it could rise a couple times. Then she rolls them in a ball, and when they're done, they're all brown and they pull. Oh my gosh! I just had a moment.
Wow.
Oh, they are so good.
My grandma used to make that homemade praline candy from scratch and ice cream. So, I mean, she cooked everything from scratch.
Yeah, we had ice cream. She made ice cream.
Yeah. We didn't have Fruit Loops and all that. We didn't get to eat all that good. No. No. We have porridge, cream of wheat, and oatmeal.
Gaia,
What exactly is porridge?
Oh.
I was being sarcastic.
No, but
they do
there
let
is
people
a
eat porridge in Africa.
Yeah. There's a difference between porridge and oatmeal. I think I forgot, somebody had just told me. I think but I'm not gonna say because I don't want to give you the wrong answer. But for me, my grandmother used to make homemade biscuits, buttermilk biscuits, and her fried chicken was life. And because she lived in Detroit, we didn't see her often. So when she would come visit, you would be like, you just wait for that. Some fried chicken, some greens, and homemade biscuits. That's what you lived for. It was everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what's
So
up.
that and peach cobbler. She loves to make peach cobbler, even though I don't too much eat it, but I started making it. I like the crust and the juice. I don't like the peaches. But yeah, that was my grandmother's thing.
Dee Dee, what was your grandma's thing?
Everything, but my favorite was chicken and rice. Something so simple, but that's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
You know how you stew it down and then you add the rice? Yeah, real simple and plain. My favorite. But I'm a dessert girl too. I like cake, so I would have to say some German chocolate cakes.
Y'all
My
making me
sister
hungry. Y'all need to FedEx me some food after all this.
Yes.
Girl, I'm about
You
to
know
put
what's
my
crazy though? I watch a lot of videos about Africa, right? So you know they eat with their hands. So
Yes,
I always
I do
say, like
too.
from a little kid, I always felt like there was an ancestor with me or whatever. But I always ate with my hands, and when I tell you they used to drag me for filth at my house, oh my god,
Oh, the chitlins.
because you greedy, whatever. But I always ate like boom, scoop with my hand, eat with your hand. But I'm like, this is normal in other countries. We just
Yes,
gotta
because
wait.
when I went
We
to
need to
Saudi
grow.
Arabia, they had you eat on a maida and you had to eat with your fingers in order
Yeah,
to get your food. So yeah, it's common.
Mhm.
it is. But when you're somewhere else, people, I was thinking about that the other day because when I tell you drag for filth, yes.
But now with coronavirus, no.
I know, right?
I know that's right.
I know
But it
that.
just was always interesting how different cultures would eat and the different ingredients that they would use to make their dishes. And I like to watch that on the different food channels. But I'm not very
Mhm.
adventurous when it comes to food.
Mm.
Well, that
I,
chitlins thing, let me just tell y'all something. Grandma scarred me
That's
with that.
my
mm,
That stuff
Ah,
stank and the cleaner. And it seemed like it was always on your hands. You couldn't give it to the smell. It's just like, Grandma, why?
she said why? Oh,
So
Oh,
that's
I
what that
love
make them
was.
right.
chitlins.
They're good.
more.
I love chitlins and tripe.
Really?
Yes, but I
Why
won't eat
tripe?
liver. Tripe. I love
Oh,
tripe. I
No
like anything
liver.
that's chewy, ooey. I like the fat off the
oh no.
steak. I like fat. Girl,
oh
I
yeah, I
eat the
love
little
that.
chicken.
I've never
Hmm.
even tried tripe. I've seen it, but I've never had it.
Yeah, I've heard
Oh,
of it.
well, some onions, garlics, and potato. The onion would knock out the smell. You got to smell. You got to boil it for a long time, and add some
Okay.
hot sauce. And
Mm.
Mm-mm.
My stomach
but
just
I don't
turned.
like liver. I don't like chicken liver. I don't like liver. I
Mm-mm.
can't stand liver.
Mm-mm. You
Oh,
said liver,
Grandma
liver.
used to make that liver and smother it up in some gravies and onions and all that. I thought it was steak one time, and I got Grandma,
Mm-mm.
this steak kind
Oh,
of
I know,
chewy.
right? I
Mm.
know.
Yeah.
Girl, we can make it taste just like steak. No, you can't.
Mm,
No,
mm.
you can't.
I was like, this is chewy, some chewy steak, some chewy steak. But
I don't like the texture.
now the last thing I wanted to ask you, ladies, because I am also guilty of this,
Mm.
this the YouTube, the YT streets can be some things.
Mhm.
Mm.
If you can suggest to another sister proper etiquettes, how to deal with beefs, what to do, how to do, any suggestions? Can you do that?
Mm.
Dee, I want to see your face. I want you to come on, my sister soldier. I need to hear you talk.
All right, let me see if
Dee,
can I get big. Oh, there I go.
I'm in the
okay.
bed still. So.
I would say to come on with a purpose. First of all, have some content.
Mhm.
Have something about yourself. Don't be a follower.
Mhm.
And
Mm-mm.
the click thing is dangerous because it doesn't
Mm-mm.
allow you to be a free thinker. However, I feel like a lot of people, like subscribers in general, are not
Uh-huh.
free thinkers.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mhm.
you can't, I guess, don't be numbers driven off the rip. I guess that's what I'm saying. Let your
Never.
content speak for itself. You know what I'm saying? Quality over quantity. At the end of the day, if you build it, they will come. You don't want to put a whole bunch of
Mm-mm.
garbage out there because that's a representation of who you are. Period. So,
Yeah.
and some people throw themselves into beef. Some people want to be a part of the drama, and let them be. What can you do?
My
I
guy.
You
think
don't have to
everyone
watch.
should see Dee Dee because she's the life coach of YouTube, so she can get these people together. Seriously, I just say, man, it's sad. It's completely sad. And I used to really think that these people were playing, but no, this is who they are. The disrespect. And I always say this, for a person to disrespect other people, they definitely have no respect for themselves.
Amen.
You can't. I mean, you just can't, especially depending on what the disrespect is. Um, Projecting their own insecurities and all of that stuff. And then people that I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna stop talking.
But you
I'm
know, a
gonna
lot
stop
of it is
talking.
mental
Nope.
illness. There's a
Oh
lot of
no,
mentally ill people around
honey.
here.
But not just the mental illness. You know,
No.
mental illness can be treated. Personality disorders cannot. They can't because they're
Mm-hmm.
unable to hold
Right.
themselves accountable. They refuse, and
Mm-hmm.
that's the biggest thing that I've noticed. I mean, totally refuse. And my thing is, how do these people have subscribers? You know, this stuff that they're putting out. How do they even have moderators? Some of the stuff that they put out. I mean, I'm just at
Like
a loss
sticking
for
the like.
words. Eh,
Or you
Yeah,
needy. Something's wrong.
I think so. Or you know, one thing I said, I watched something. I just said it seems like some of these people may have been trauma bonded.
Yeah,
You
most
know, they're
definitely.
trauma bonded, or either they you know how sometimes a person will say, well, this is the way I am, which is, you know, I think I spoke on another panel about the issue I had with my baby sister. When I say I love my sister, I call her my heartbeat. But she can be extremely disrespectful, cursing me out, calling me bees and stuff, which she did on our vacation last month. I have not said one word to her. And it just dawned on me today, like, okay, um, although because I wouldn't answer her phone calls because I called her a few times and she brushed me off the phone, which that told me that she feels guilty. But today it dawned on me. I said, okay, if she wants to apologize to me, she could even send me a text message or say, "Sister, let's talk." And she didn't do that. And she's my sister, but calling me out of my name and stuff, you know, be this, be that. Oh, it's straight no contact, zero.
Right.
And that's what I see from, you know, some of the content creators. You know,
Lily.
I say, to keep away from the beef. Um, I do my own thing. I came on here with what I wanted to share, which is my craft. I stay in that zone. Um, I ignore everything else. Anything come my way, you can make 1,000 videos. I will ignore it. I won't respond.
Good suggestion.
yeah,
It will eventually go away. Can't talk about something that you don't have nothing to argue with.
Good suggestion. Miss Karen.
yeah.
Miss Crystal King.
I actually stopped making content on my channel because when I came to YouTube, I was broken, and that's how things penetrated my spirit because I was looking for something to believe in. I was looking for something that would take my mind off of grief. I cried a lot. I was alone, and I believe that when certain creators would talk, certain trigger things that they would say would make me feel that they understood me. And you don't come to YouTube for understanding. You don't come to YouTube for a doctor. You don't come for mental health or none of that kind of stuff. It has to be together before, you intertwine. Well, I intertwined my spirit with people that I thought understood. And I tended to say things that would make me seem gullible. And once I had put my feelings into it, I realized that it was something that I couldn't walk back. And so I started doing different things on my channel, to bring out who I was. And long story short, I didn't feel like what I was talking about on my channel was worthy enough for anyone to come and check it out. So I stopped. And the last thing I wanted to say is I wanted to prove loyalty so bad. And when I realized that no matter how I tried to prove loyalty, it was never enough. So I had to come to the realization that this person that I have to be to get that loyalty approval, I don't want to be that person. So I pretty much go to any chat that I choose and I comment when I choose, but pretty much I stay to myself now.
Yeah.
You know,
Gaia,
that's so sad.
talk to me, Miss Sister D.
It's sad because every Black content creator over here in the section could be so much larger, but because people want to play teams and screenshot chats and do nonsense, you know, it's unfortunate because, like, you guys know that I kick the ballistics, but because other people are loyal to certain people who don't like me, they don't come by or whatever, you know, they can't, or if they do, they can't comment because they don't want to, you know, somebody will screenshot it and send it to someone else. It's so childish.
Exactly.
You know, but you're hurting each other. Like I said, why does everybody get at least 400 or 500 views? It's real simple. But people want the mess. People want the drama. This is what, you know, I just, it is what it is. But you should feel free to go to anybody chat you want to. But, you know, mess begets mess. So you also, as a content creator, like to the lady who was just speaking, you have to be loyal to yourself. Period.
Exactly.
Just
I take full
that's where the loyalty
responsibility
stops,
for the mistakes
right
I've
there.
made.
Yeah. Man will fail you. Look how many times these people have flip flop, and it's sad because what ends up happening is you hating on somebody because the person you're loyal to doesn't like them, but then next week when they're friends again, you're stuck out here in the mix, and now they don't want to accept you into this group because 2 weeks ago you made a comment in that person's chat that you were supporting. So they holding that against you. And then these people are so hell bent on living in the past that there is no future because they're stuck on nonsense. You're bringing up receipts about what? You're arguing about what? Like, really, when it all comes down to it, they're subscribers. They're here. It's free. Let them go wherever they want to go and do whatever they want to do. Then they don't. The reason why they don't want the subscribers to do that is because they don't want you to hear both sides of the story. Because then you may be able to form a valid opinion. That's the problem. You know, because they telling you one thing and you believe in the hype. But if you go over and really listen to it, you might say, you know what? You kind of wrong for that. And you'll see what happens whenever you tell these these content creators they're wrong. What? I ain't seen you in my chat before. Get your ass out of here. Oh, you ain't been here in a while. You gotta go. Like, what are you talking about? Bitch, I support you from the bushes. It don't count. So because I got a comment and I don't agree with what you're saying, I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. And you know, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Last night, right? I was so hurt for this woman. I don't know what her name was. She popped up. You know how people drop the link and they tell you to pop in. So the lady, you know, her hair was a little messy or whatever, but she's a human at the end of the day. And she popped into the chat and the girl was like, get your ugly ass off of here, blah, blah, blah. So then the lady went try to fix herself up a little bit, put on a little lipstick or whatever. And the girl was like, oh, you put on lipstick. Still kicked her off. Not even acknowledge this woman. Welcome her. You're on here. People are on here freedom fighting about disrespecting kids when they disrespecting each other. Like, get the fuck out of here. It's all hypocrisy and a bunch of bullshit. Because all the rules don't apply to everybody. This is why I don't play the game. Because for me, fair is fair, right is right. Just because I like you doesn't mean that's okay. Like, come on. I mean, it's just wild out here. And it's from women.
I told y'all. She's sister soldier.
You know what? This is what I don't understand.
We lost somebody.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Got
she'll be
cut
back.
off.
She'll be back. She'll be back. Woo! Sister Soldier.
I just wanted to say
Soldier.
one more thing. It's like, have you ever heard people say, oh, give me a like or get the F out my chat and F this and F that, or can I get a give me a super chat, or y'all need to cash at me because this is I don't like being pressured into doing something I should do freely. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
that's abuse to me.
They're entitled and ungrateful. That's why.
Say it again,
Your
Dee.
view isn't enough.
Yeah.
Your presence isn't enough. And then they have the audacity to clown people who have low numbers in their chat as if they didn't start somewhere. Who the hell are you? Like
I don't
I
understand.
giggle and I laugh. Sometimes I'm just like, really?
I don't understand that part.
Can I say this? My thing is when they put these content creators on pedestals and think that they are the all and the king and the queen and the everything, and
yes,
you put this person, but how can you worship these people and really go hard for these content creators when you don't really know them? Some of these are personas, some of these things they really are like. I just don't get it. I'm so glad I backed away because I like to be an independent thinker. I think that, like you said, this is an app. We choose to go and be chats. I don't heard people say, like you said, hit the like or hit my cash app. Hey, first of all,
yes,
if we're subbies, we are supporting your channel by doing a click and a view. If we wish to bless you, that's good. But they go overboard. It's crazy. It's like, and you just sit back like, is this stuff really happening? And how do you follow somebody and go so hard in the paint for somebody and do all this crazy stuff for a person? I just need so much.
I remember that.
It's just, it's like, I was caught up in it and I had to get up out of it. I was like, well, after I looked, and when you're on the outside looking in, he was like, I know I was, and you'd be like, was I behaving like that in the chat? And it makes you feel bad because you're talking about other women because their faves don't like them, and then you feel like you're blackballed because if you don't support them, and even if you're a content, they will really blackball you. If you're a content, they will blackball you. I'm going to grow my channel organically, and I like the way it's growing. And I like to say, I'd rather have 12 than 1,000. 12 loyal ones and 1,000 fake ones.
Yes. Yes. And like even I've had a couple of incidents where I had to cuss a bitch out. Excuse my language. I got zero tolerance. I'm not used to people talking to me in a particular way. So I have expectations. I treat you the way you want to be treated. Like, you treat me, I treat you, we good. But when you start doing all of this, I black out and I'm like, what's your address? Like, so I haven't been my best self lately when it comes to certain people. And I am doubly grateful that it is a sister that like called me off the ledge. Cause I was like, I'm on my way. Let's get we're gonna take this off of YouTube. I don't even know what we was arguing about, tell you the truth. I just don't like her. I don't even know her to like her.
To be honest, they're not gonna like everybody. Everybody's not everybody's cup of tea. But to just see all this meanness and this evilness and this twisted thinking that these people have expectations of their subscriber, it is a cult-like thing. I see a cult, an online cult. I see it.
But it's a cult led by third graders. These are fucking these are third graders.
Listen, they'll tell their supporters, you can't go on that person's chat, you can't go there, but they have to be stuck. I see myself stuck on one content creator and wait for them to come live. That don't even sound peaceful. That don't even make no sense.
My mama couldn't tell me where not to go. So how is some chick on YouTube gonna tell me I can't go watch somebody else? It's crazy. Like, and they're all saying the same stuff. You think about it, the reads are all repetitive at this point. We've heard it all before.
Hey, Miss Velocity.
But I am utterly grateful. Hey. Remember, y'all supposed to do that in the chat.
I can't write.
Okay. But Guy, I want to get your opinion, baby.
Yes. This is well, it's kind of like a loaded question. So for me, when I first came on as a subscriber, I did how can you say, like, I went hard for one content creator.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like what I do. I if I feel like there's something about you that I like or whatever, I'm a nurturer at heart. And it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't even have to be like I'm loyal to you. I could be in someone's chat, or you know what I'm saying, if someone is being bullied or picked on or whatever have you, and I'm going to say something. I'm not going to just allow it to happen, and that's just who I am as a person.
Yes.
And so depending on who you are, and like you ladies, you know, I like all of you ladies. I care about all of you ladies. So therefore, if I'm somewhere or if I'm in your chat and somebody says something that I deem ignorant or disrespectful, I'm definitely going to say something. I'm not going to hold back. And that's just how I am. But some of these subscribers go beyond that. So if a content creator doesn't like another content creator and they talk about them inappropriately or they're disrespectful or whatever have you, it's like they gang up and become like I
Bullies.
don't know, like, yeah, and it's like they're going on and on and on and jumping in chats and being disrespectful and jumping on the you know, under the comments and being disrespectful, and it's like absolutely ridiculous, and I don't get it. And I understand that you like this person and that you know, and everybody knows. I mean, you know, and the huge example, you know what I'm saying? Everybody knows that example of that one content creator. You know, I used to go hard for that content creator, but not in the sense that like I'm gonna go so hard that I'm going to go attack someone else for you, which in the beginning that person wasn't asking those types of things of their subscribers. But now that is what that person does. And I feel that person does that for, and you know, I'm not trying to bring it up, and it's been something that's been sitting on my heart, and it's something that I wanted to talk about, and I should have done it on my channel. And everybody says like, oh, you use your child for this, you use your child for that. I believe in my heart that the child is being used for the beef, to keep the beef up, to keep the money coming in, and to keep these subscribers fighting for that content creator. And so the child is actually being used as a shield, and that's how I feel about it. And I don't think that's fair to the child. The other thing is the other content creator saying the things that they say. You know what I really want people to understand is that when you're saying like when Spill It Boy was being called you
Can we
know.
not just don't say no names? We can talk
Oh, okay,
about it.
yeah,
Just don't say
my
no
bad.
names.
When they were being called the uh, a predator, basically. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I had to, and actually it wasn't that person, but it was that person and another person, another female content creator being called a predator. I had to say something about it because there are children out there, and I was, you know, at the beginning of the pandemic, who have to be at home with their abusers.
Oh,
They don't get to go to school now to get away from that. There are women who are at home who have to be with their abusers who are being, you know, who their abusers don't go to work now, and they get those few hours of not having their, you know, faces bashed in or whatever have you. They don't have that break. And for people to get on here and use these words and call people things that they are not is irritating and like so immature. And so with this latest situation of this whole, you know, putting people on sites and stuff like that, I know someone who has been violated on, you know, through like a cyber crime through, you know, for a child cybercrime sexually. And you are talking about this as if it has actually happened. And you have these people out here trying to go hard for you for something that has not happened. And then you have this other one using these terms as if they're going to do that, but you don't have any. You would have to have possession of that child. You would have to have pictures of that child or whatever to do the things that you're saying. Don't play with that kind of stuff for the simple fact that there are children who are out there 3 years old and up who are being sexually exploited like that. And you have no concern or anything about the things that are actually going on in the real world. You're playing on YouTube with actual things that are actually happening in the real world, and you don't understand how that could affect somebody who's actually watching your videos or supporting you. And the people that are supporting you, either they're ignorant and dumb, or they don't care because they want to be liked by you. I don't know. I'm really confused as to how people can sit back and think that any of this is okay and go hard for either one of them. I don't get it. I'm confused. I'm really confused. And I apologize for raising my voice. I'm just
Oh no.
I've been holding it
I
in
don't want
for
you to
a
be
minute.
confused any longer. I don't want you to be confused, not another day.
Yes, ma'am.
Stop giving a damn. Who cares?
Yeah.
Let them
That's
do what
what
they
I
want to
meant.
do. Don't watch them. You're giving them energy you don't have. You said that you're struggling at home with something between you, you and your daughter, y'all have your own things.
Yes.
F them people. You need all your energy. The only people you need to be riding for are you and your family. That's it. These people ain't your family.
Most definitely.
They're crazy. You can't change crazy. You can't argue with crazy. I mean, don't y'all see it? You see lives
Yes.
go on for hours and hours, and there's nothing accomplished at the end.
Nothing.
They then go back to their platforms and talk about the same stuff over and over again. Spin on stuff. You need your energy for you. That's it.
Yes,
I don't
agree.
watch this mess. I catch a few outside people who give commentary on it, and then occasionally I have to go verify something.
Yes.
But they don't get my views like that. Absolutely not.
Right.
No way.
And that's how I catch it also. And that's why I'm just like, are you people like, are you, I mean, I don't get it. Like, do you not know what goes on in the real world? This stuff really does happen, and y'all are playing with this, on I don't know if they consider YouTube social media, but you're playing with this and it happens in real life. Do you not just see like children being rescued, or do you not hear about, even in my city, little girls are being snatched up by people who are, if you're like, you seem like a runaway or you look like a runaway, whatever have you, or older men, they'll, say certain things and be like, these young girls, they fall for it. And they end up putting them on, on the stroll in Los Angeles or whatever, so this stuff is happening in real life, and they need to stop playing with it, because when you keep speaking this stuff, you keep speaking it, and you're going to speak it into existence. So like, they need to act like act like an adult, or face what it is that you're actually going through that you haven't faced, because obviously you're going through something else and you're bringing it here, and the people who are following you, they have things that they're not facing, and that's why they continue to follow you. It's deeper than just YouTube.
Well,
And
my personal opinion about it is this: one, if you feel a need to disrespect mine, my children, my grandchildren, YouTube cannot save you. I will not be on any social site telling you what I'm going to do.
Right.
Final. I think that is disgusting. It's disgusting all the way around the board. We need to keep dead people, kids, and if you ain't on here, just keep them out of it. Let's just stop.
I think the root of the problem too is that the immature reasoning.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just roasting and gagging. I don't know no play fights that don't end up in a real fight. I've never been anywhere where people been playing around and somebody didn't cross the line and get slapped. It's never happened.
Mm-hmm.
So for grown people to be on here thinking that this type of roast and gag is okay, because it keeps crossing the line. But they're behaving like children. So I say, I don't have any expectations of them. Do whatever.
I don't
Have at
either.
it. Have at it. I mean, they're calling the police. I don't know if you guys saw my video the other day I put up, but I said, I'm on some other Game of Thrones type of business. So if it were me, I would just print out information on both of them and send them to both police departments so they understand that they're dealing with two idiots who are on YouTube picking at each other at the end of the day. So they're wasting your time and our taxpayer dollars. We need our money for education and other things, not to be going back and forth over some YouTube nonsense. Meet up at the park and thump it out already and move on. We are over it.
Not to mention with the climate of the police killings of Black people, that's
Yes,
like
God.
a horror. Like, oh my gosh. Are you doing this like not even caring or taking into consideration? You can have your sister or your brother, your Black Lives Matter person killed because of a overzealous police. And that's a horror for me.
I want to start a YouTube celebrity boxing match. Like all these people that got beefs, let's just get them together and just go in the ring and duke it out.
Duke it out. They would never, though.
That would be nice.
You know what's funny, though, about these people? And I strongly believe this. If they met up, it would be a whole apology tour.
Okay.
Well, you know what? I didn't mean it like that. Well, I didn't say that. They get face to face. That's what it's going to be. They're all big and bad up on here. But if they got face to face in the room behind a closed door, suddenly they would be able to come to some kind of understanding. Suddenly forgiveness would be on the table. You see what I'm saying? But it's all the hype and people bigging them up and they thinking they the shit. Man, I'm telling you, one good slap. That's it.
Well, it's a whole lot of people drinking the Kool-Aid. Let's just admit to that.
Oh, they're loving it.
That's true.
Loving it.
I'm way too old to be following.
Yes, Angie,
shit.
Absolutely.
Dumb shit.
But this was amazing today. This was wonderful. And we need more of this. And that will then cancel out that.
I appreciate you. Now, let me just tell y'all the history, because we got two more things we do. If you ladies can go into the private chat, and I want y'all to pick a person that y'all think that should get the Kush gift card. Let's everybody agree. If you could just go into the personal comment section and pick. I think it's private chat. It's private chat, and pick the person that's inside of the comment section that you you think that they deserve the Kush gift card. And while you're doing that, I'm going to tell you that one more time, if we can, Benj, if you can list all of my sisters' websites, pages in there, I would definitely appreciate, because I want all my sisters to get their love that they deserve, because we all are content creators. And the last thing I wanted to say to you sisters is this. This is my baby. Y'all are my sisters. It takes a village, okay? I want this to go on everybody's platform. I hope that we all can get along and we can come along and we can talk. I don't know a lot of names, but I am really good into opening my heart to get to know you. You know what I mean? And I'm open for suggestions. So, who's hosting next week? Don't talk all at once. Okay. Who's going to host next week?
On Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, long as it's Sunday, whatever time,
I mean,
I can.
Okay, Glamma, because I was gonna say, since I've never done a live, but I need to, I don't.
Yeah.
Let you do it, Glamma, so that way I can get one more, see how this goes, and then I will do it just so I don't mess it up.
Oh, you can't mess it up.
Okay, well, next Sunday. Oh, I think you'll do good. I think you'll
Yeah.
do really good, Gaia. Let's open up. Hold on. Open up
What
your
did you say?
channel and let's get on your.
What
So
did you
you
say,
don't need a
DD?
computer?
Who's doing it next week?
Gaia.
Okay.
Wait, but I need to know, do you need a computer to do this?
No, I don't think so.
You can do
Okay.
it. StreamYard.
Angie, you
Okay.
text me this morning. I told you I would do it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. A binge.
Benj is next. Let's go. We're gonna go up with Benj.
Okay.
Benj is next.
Oh, my daughter. Oh, baby. Hold on.
So Benj is next. Next Sunday, she'll discuss the time. And then, ladies, if you get an email, please respond so Benj can know that you are going to be on the platform.
All right.
Because we want to keep it a closed platform, but an open discussion.
All right. All right.
You know what I mean? And the last thing, let's go see who we said we want to win. Okay.
Oh, I was writing. I'm sorry.
All right. So I'm gonna go with this person named Sean Sundridge. Am I saying the name right? I mess up everybody's name. Sean, we decided that you're going to be the winner.
Yay!
So TC is not here, but Benj, can you drop down I think my email address is up there. Sean, can you please email me so I can forward you the information? You will be receiving a gift card for what's up? What'd I say?
No, Sean Sanders said, what? Wait, what? Me?
Yes. Sean, you have won. You're gonna get a gift card for the Kush exchange. So if you can email me and then we can forward the information. Remember, you only got 15 days. We're not holding on to these gift cards, okay? So with that being said, I want to introduce and exit each one of my ladies one at a time. So one
Angie.
crowd. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Ah, my daughter is 5 centimeters. Hey.
All right.
And I want to thank all my sisters who've been having my back for the 4 days I've been bananas since I can't be in the hospital. Only one person can be up there. And the dad's up there. So she's 5 centimeters, y'all. I'm so blessed. I love you, ladies. And thank you, Angie Pooh, for letting me grace your stage. And thank you for all the lovely ladies.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. I mean, I can't even talk, y'all. I gotta go.
One proud.
Bye,
Everybody, let's give one proud a hand.
Yes.
Congratulations.
We got a baby girl coming to the world. We got a little princess coming to the world. A new girl. We got a girl. Thank you, guys.
Girl.
Let me make my gumbo.
Proud.
See you later.
Thank you, baby.
Bye.
See you soon.
All right.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Next up, we're going to have my sister soldier, Miss Dee Dee. Take us out. Tell us what to do.
Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Focus on you. Don't worry about other people. Just make it do what it do. All right. Y'all have a good night.
Right.
Okay.
That's my sister.
Bye.
That's my sister.
Yeah, let me exit. How I get off.
I really like her. I really appreciate getting a chance to meet her through Benj. That was dope. Okay, next up, Miss Gaia. Come on, tell us something good.
I would like to tell everybody, first of all, thank you for all of your support. I truly appreciate it. Thank you, Miss Angie Pooh, for having me on the panel. I appreciate that. Everyone, protect your peace during this time and all times. And do a lot of self-care. You're important, and you are the most important person. If you have children or anything like that, if you don't take care of yourself, you cannot take care of them. So yes, self-care, self-love, and y'all have a great Sunday. Thank you.
Thank you, Gaia.
Bye.
Show my sister some love. Show her some love. She's a queen.
All right.
She is my queen. I don't wait before we go anywhere. I don't know what happened to Benj because Benj, she always running away from me. I don't know what's going on with Benj. She's always there when I need her, but she just disappear on me all the time. I love my Benj, but I'm still going to show my sister some love because Benj, I love you. Like you have been there. You my sister. So I'm showing Benj some love. I love Benj. All right, my lily.
All
Talk
I
to
can
me.
say is stay the course, stay true to who you are and what you came on YouTube to do. Stay focused, stay the course, and you will get there. You will succeed.
Most definitely. And I appreciate you as like always.
Thank you so much.
Always.
I appreciate you as well.
Show my sister some love. Please show her some love. Show her some love. Thank you, my lily. My lily.
Thank you.
Guys, we said it. We talked about it. This is just the beginning. We are going to do Sisters Come Together. This it's a village. It's just not the Angie show. I think we talked about some good stuff. We laughed. I even got a little tear jerker in there. Because I'm gonna talk about my book next time. Yeah. He gave me permission. I don't know if y'all noticed, but Mr. Spillerboy finally gave me permission that I can talk about the book. So I will be talking about the book because it's awesome to me. And once again, I don't know what happened to Benj, but I love her. Dee Dee, my sister soldier, like she be dropping them on them. I really care about her. Gaia, such a sweet person. Mrs. King, I need you to get here earlier because you got a whole lot to say, and it's a pleasure for you to be here. One Proud, congratulations, you're about to be another grandma. Benj, who did I forget? I think I forgot somebody. Did I forget anybody? I'm getting old. I know I'm getting old. So also it was a snack and a meal and Queen Diva that was not on the panel. So hopefully next go we'll be able to get them up here and it will be a part. Let me just go ahead and run this through and then we'll be done.
Angie Pooh? Do you know Angie?
Who's that?
Who is she? Oh, Angie Pooh.
Hey, it's me, Angie Pooh.
Like I said, please like, subscribe, and share this video. Show all my sisters some love. Everybody in this chat we can call support. Until then, ladies, have a great Sunday. Love yourself. Love your family. And I love you. Angie Pooh out. Deuces.